where all the action normally happens. You'll normally see everything on this one when I'm streaming. Then I set everything up on desktop too. So what I did was I popped out my chat. I normally resize it about that size, and then I use called shit, I forget what it's called. Better Twitch TV. And what it does is it gives me a black chat option. I do that, and then I normally add that as an overlay. So let's move this back over here to monitor 1. So what I'll do when I want to do an overlay, I'll go to add window capture, and then let's name it chat, for example. So I made sure at the top the window says coincidences is selected. I select that, then there's a sub-region option I normally use. So you can select an inner portion of this window here, so it doesn't select the entire thing. You move your mouse around, you can actually hold Alt and it lets you free move it, but typically it kind of like catches at like 5 pixels or something, I don't know. But I hold Alt and I drag it around so it's on the center. Now that I have that selected, I go to the color key option right there. It says use color key. Then I click select and I click the black. And now you can see the window up here on the screen. I can move it around. That's how I get my chat overlay. The screen's glitching out right there. So that's what I do with my my thing over here. So let's go over to Twitch. I got my dashboard here, and then I'll launch it, and then I resize it so it's just right there on the top left area. I add that as a source. Alright, so I got my green screen there, and let's bring my OBS back over here. This is normally how I have it set up. I'll have my Pandora right there, have my OBS at the bottom so I can see everything. And I got my green screen there, and I normally have my chat right there. And that's how I usually stream, is I'll have all this stuff over here, and then I'll have everything on my primary monitor. So let's add the green screen to desktop 2 just to show you. I right click on sources, add window capture. Let's make that alerts. Name that alerts. Now it's in there, and it says alert box widget. So I'm going to select that in the window. Then I go to sub-region, select. That way it doesn't select the entire window. I hold Alt and I click and drag the edges. If I don't hold Alt, it doesn't let me get an accurate size. Now that that's selected, I go to use, color key, select, and then I click the green. And now it is on my screen, but you can't actually see it. I'm going to move it to the bottom center. And now if you watch my screen, I'm going to select the test follow alert right here. Actually, let's move this to the right side. Make it smaller. And over here it says test follow alert. I will click that. And there it is. You see it on the top left and on the bottom right there. Now, since you can see a little bit of the green around the edges there, what I'm going to do is I'm going to right click on the alert source, properties, and then typically I will mess around with the similarity and blend. So similarity, I will go in and try 40 and see how that looks. Now you can see the green is well, it's not all there now. So it blends in pretty good. Now let's go back and do blend and add. Let's do 30 and test it again. Now that looks good. Nice and clear. Now let's make it bigger, just to see how clear it is. There you go. Now there's the green screen. Move it around. Do whatever you want with it. That's the same thing I do for the chat, so I can have the chat overlay on the screen. And then in your Twitch alert settings, you can change the images, you can change the text, the size, the colors, the sounds. Yeah, I'm showing Daniel, aka OP, my Twitch settings and how I set things up. So this stuff is on my second monitor right here. This is my secondary monitor. That's how I normally have it set up. Like, for example, when I want to add, yeah, I can put it up so people can rewatch it. I'll put both videos up. So let's see. Now it looks like the Pandora screen is actually a little small for what I normally do, so I keep it right there. You can see the album title off to the right. You don't want it all the way in. So I bring it out, resize the green screen. Now I'd have to resize the sub-region here. Alright, that's good. And then say I want to add my Pandora like song title thing. I'll go to add window capture Pandora. Let's title that Pandora. Go to this, the window, select Pandora 1, and then I do sub-region. And you can see the song title and the album and the artist on the right side there, so I make this real small here. Resize the screen selection. I don't typically get the album picture on there. Alright, so there's that. That's normally what I select right there, that little white area on the top right, if you can see it. I don't normally mess with the gamma on that. I clicked it by accident. And I don't mess with any other settings, and that's it. Then I click OK, and you can see it on the top left there. There it is, right there. Right there. That's normally how I show my song titles and stuff on the stream as well. Move that wherever you want. And then I have another icon I put on there, my Team Fortress.tv thing. I'll go to add image tf.tv, and I have the image here. Let's see. Let's go to I forget where it is. Aaron. Oh, I know where it is. B should be miscellaneous stream. There's all my TF2. No, that's not it. There it is. There's a bundle of these. You can find them all. I'm pretty sure you can find them on twitch.tv somewhere, but I got that one right there. Open that. And it's a PNG, so it's got a transparent background. And there it is on the top left. And I just move that wherever I want. You move things around with Edit Scene, the Edit Scene button right here underneath Settings. So you select Edit Scene and you can resize, move things around whatever. Click on it, or you can click on it in the source. And then I've got different scenes here on the left side of OBS, so I can switch between like faster than light. That's actually, let me fix that, I'll show you. I have a background for that. Is that it? Yep. This is all on my second monitor, all that. So I've got a faster than light background. Let me see if I can find it. There it is, right there. FTL background. Open. Okay. Properties. Oh, it's not letting me. Okay, resize. Fit to screen. I don't know what that deal is right there. Oh, that's the chat. Oh, that's why. Alright, so chat, properties, select region. And when I used to stream FTL, I used to have a really long chat on the side here. That's how it looked, and I'd have the game on the center. How do I do it on my second monitor but game on my first? I leave everything open on my second monitor, and then I just open the game on my first. There's my first monitor. That's not actually there. Let me get rid of that. So chat, remove, delete. So I have everything open on my second desktop there. Let's go ahead and get rid of that. Remove. And then I'll remove that too. And my alerts. Remove. So all I have is desktop 2 and that's source. Alright, so I got all that set up there. I keep it in OBS in my settings. And I've got different scenes I use. So I got desktop 1 right there. I got scene, which is actually my Team Fortress scene. And then all I do is open up Team Fortress and everything is there laid out. There's my... I actually have hotkeys for this on my keyboard too, so I can just quickly switch between them. But I've got that one, that's the default screen, and then I've got that one, which you can normally see TF2 in the background of it, like if I'm spectating somebody. And then there's my main game right there. I can toggle between all those. And I think that's pretty much